Earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, now what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? I thought you knew about it, would you rather do without it? The earth's a center, the sun and moon moves around it like a clock. Can you hit a moving target with a rocket? I'm not hard to get along with, just take a bong hit. Do you serve up any content? The stars are constant. You want a consolation for it? It makes me vomit. We never do get hit by comments. I know you want it, just leave another useless comment. NASA lost it. The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? Earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. You know it's flat, and there is a bunch of us. The globy's munching on a bunch of snuffleupagus. You think it's cute? Then why not cuddle up with us? We know it's flat, why you making such a fuss? My supper was the fucking best sex just because the earth is flat. It hit me like an uppercut to the nuts. The earth is flat and there's nothing you can do. The earth is flat, and there's nothing you can do. There's a Russian with the crew, don't forget to brush after your food. Asteroids, and asteroids too. The earth is flat, and there's nothing you can do. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, and there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. It's fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat.
Welcome! Yay! The earth is flat. The earth is flat. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another wonderful stream here on Ariel Truth Seeker Show channel, where we're not channeling anything but good vibes and positivity and good things. So, well, as y'all can see, I had lovely lunch today, or dinner, whatever that was. So I have come on today. I want to let people know that I am live, though. So let me share this really quickly to the group for my ladies, because I'm live now for my ladies. I love all my guys. I appreciate you so much for being here. But this announcement is nothing special for you, just so that you know. Nothing too special for you. I have something to let my ladies know about a project that I have been working on. And it's time to go ahead and get it out of the box, because the longer I wait to try to do it, the longer it'll be, it's just not going to happen, because I just procrastinate. If I don't go ahead and just try to launch it now and do it now, then it'll take forever. Hey, Liberty Guy Off Grid, much love to you, brother. Are you going to be at Flatlantic? Who here is going to be at Flatlantic? Whoop, whoop. No, I keep saying Flatlantic. It's Flatastic, not Flatastic. It is Flatlantic, because no, it's not. Why do I keep getting confused? Flatlantic, not Flatlanta, because that's what I kept saying. I kept saying Flatlanta, and now I'm getting myself confused. It's Flatastic, ain't it? Somebody let me know. Let me look in the chat. Anybody in the chat know? But y'all know what I'm talking about. Who's coming? Y'all coming? I am so excited. So freaking excited. It's not even funny. All right. So let me go ahead and also bring up my little thing here. So I'm, it's so weird because going live and streaming, and you have to figure out the software, and you need to figure out, like how to be able to screen share and all of this great stuff. So I'm learning on the fly. So I appreciate you guys for being so awesome and patient with me. When is Flatastic? Flatlantic. It is Flatlantic? Okay, Flatlantic, yes. Flatlantic is going to be this Saturday, January 1st, 2022. January 1st, 2022, Flatlantic in Flagler Beach, Florida. We are meeting at the Golden Lion Cafe. It opens at 11. We're all getting there at like 10:30 so that we can like reserve the spot with our presence because there's no reservations. So if you are coming, please be at Golden Lion by 10:30 a.m. Now, some of us are going to be driving down the night before and hanging out for New Year's Eve, but we're going to be adults and we're all going to be there on time the next morning. So please come hang out with us for New Year's Eve. Let's go out and have a couple of drinks and still go to bed like adults and wake up and have all day to spend with each other, and we can, drink the next day. We can drink the day away because who cares? Because we're going to be hanging out, right? Oh, you won't be able to come, Liberty Guy? Sadly, will not make it down there. Way too much going on. I hope you have a fantastic time. I expect some good pictures and some live streams. Live streams, yes, I should, right? I should grow my channel by putting up some lives during that time. You're right. Thank you for that. Okay, so what was I doing? I was going to share my screen and show you guys what we've got planned. So I wanna, is that as big as it'll go? I guess so. So can I get this to go away? There we go. The Sisterhood of the Woke Warrior Queens. We are free ladies actively talking Earth accurately rather than hypothetically. I really just wanted to come up with an acronym for Flat Earth. And I did. Turbo. It's in Flagler Beach, Florida. It's about 8 hours from where I am in South Carolina. Flagler Beach. Yes, beach. So this is my announcement. This is what we're going to be doing in Sundays for 2022 until, the foreseeable future. Me and my ladies and my sisters, we're going to come on Sundays and we are going to chit chat. We are going to talk. We're going to talk the ugly. We're going to talk the beautiful. We're going to talk the hard work. We're going to talk a lot of different things. So this is my lineup for the month of January. We're going to have Waters Above. She's going to be our first guest. My first guest, Miss Jennifer Waters Above, on January 9th. And then we're going to have Stephi P. I know a lot of you guys know Stephi P. Some of you guys might know Truth Smacks. Did anyone who went to Flattoberfest get some Truth Smacks? Suzanne is thebomb.com with her Truth Smacks. And we're going to have her on the third week in January. And then the final week in January, we are going to wrap it up with Miss Shelby Williams, Miss Young Love 4020. She's going to be in the house chatting it up. I'm super excited to have all four of these ladies for the month of January. What do you guys think of the name? I know it's kind of long. Suzanne pointed it out, it's kind of long, but I just loved it. It had every aspect of what I wanted us ladies to be. We're a sisterhood, you know, all of us together, networking of woke women. Okay, we're all woke queens, but we're not just timid. We are warriors. You know, this is what we are. We are a sisterhood of woke warrior queens. And it's a working title. It's a working title. I would be okay with changing it if people needed to, or thought it was too much or too little. I've also started a Facebook group that has yet to decide its name. I've kind of gave more of the reins over to the Facebook group to decide what our name was. So the Facebook group might not have the same name as the stream. It might, who knows? But this is what we're going to do. Oh, hey, Gentle Jules. Hey, welcome. Oh, I'm so glad that you made it. Thank you so much for being a part of my group. I loved having you as one of my founding members for my Facebook group. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh. Bambi, what you doing, girl? I'm so glad you came. Welcome. Hey, you know, if you've got products and stuff that you want to talk about with my ladies, you know, I'm going to be meeting people for the next couple of weeks, you know. So be in touch. Yeah, so this is it. This is all I wanted to tell you guys on this one. You know, I'm just excited to create a place for women to come together and, you know, make a foundation or make connections and relationships with other females, because, you know, it is imperative that women, you know, grow up other women and men grow up other men. You know, moms need other moms to talk to. Single girls need other single girls to talk to. You know, you need a like-minded place. And, you know, the community needs these little niches, because we all have to talk about stuff. We all need to be there. But at the same time, we have to find those places where we fit. And if you don't find a group that you fit in, you need to create one for yourself. So for me, as a single woke warrior female queen, I'm going to create my little corner for all my other woke queens, single or otherwise, you know, the moms, just every female. And you know, I feel like I do need to preface this by saying that I would, and I listen, you gotta be an organic female. That's all I'm gonna say. You have to be an all natural female. If you have to have your parts shipped to you in a box before you are called a female, I am sorry, but that does not qualify you to be a part of this group, because that is not. Oh, three fingers. If you're here, if you watch this, yeah, you know, I hope your parts do come in, and, you know, I wish you the best, and I hope they fit well and you like the way they look on you. But yeah, they you can keep those parts outside somewhere. I mean, I think it's ridiculous that, you know, we've got men who have installed women's parts, and then they think that they can participate in women's sports and then be like, you know, feel some kind of way if they don't win, and vice versa. Like, come on, like, get out of here with that. Get out of here. I don't want to hear it. So only a spot for my ladies. What it says, you will always have the Kakalaki crew behind you as well. Thank you, Free Flow. I appreciate you. I have really enjoyed being a part of the Kakalaki crew. It is awesome. I wish I was closer to everyone. I mean, 2.5 hours isn't that bad, but in one day, it's like a 5-hour round trip drive. But it's the central place, and it's just such a great energy, and I just love being a part of the crew. I do. So I think that another thing that I wanted to make sure everyone was aware of was the fact that, yes, this is the demographic that we are going to be focusing on Sundays, but my channel in general, the Ariel Truth Seeker channel, will not be specifically for women. I mean, I'm gonna be having all kinds of people, but this stream, the Sisterhood of the Woke Warrior Queens, obviously, if you can't understand from the title that it's for queens who are woke warriors, then I'm sorry, I can't help you. You need to go back to school. Oh my gosh. What did both say? We need some online singles mixers. Online singles mixers. See, okay, I don't know. I feel weird about that kind of stuff. Someone added me to a Facebook singles group for flat earthers, which I didn't realize that there was a thing, a Facebook group just for flat earther singles. And someone added me to it, and I went ahead and I got in there, but I was like, I don't feel like I want to post anything because I'm not out here desperate, like looking for somebody. Like, okay, so Flattoberfest had a secret singles thing going on, right? I chose not to participate because if you add mixer on the end of something, you really mean hunt. Like, they go hunting, and I'm not interested in hunting, right? Like, that wasn't the vibe that I was there for. I was there to make connections and make friends, and I wanted it to be like summer camp where you're not worried about trying to find a mate. You're just here to have fun and connect and exchange information. And it was also my first event, so I didn't want to be like all worried about the fact that I have a label on me that says I'm single, come find me. Like, I'm not about that life. I am not about that life. And the funny thing is, I thought that just because I didn't have the secret singles thing, I wasn't participating, that meant that I wasn't going to be a part of the hunt. It didn't mean I wasn't going to be preyed upon. Not that I was super preyed upon or anything. Everyone was super respectful, but once or twice it was kind of like, oh, you're not part of the singles mixer. I'm like, no, I'm not. But we can still chat and talk like that. Just because I don't want you to come at me that way doesn't mean we can't just have a conversation. Oh gosh. So I don't know. I don't think I'd be a part of the online singles thing because I'm just not. As much as I would like to have a partner, a husband, a male best friend that I get to keep around, I also like my space. So if it happens, it happens, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. That's how I feel about it. Yeah, that was a completely off topic. I did not even need to go into that. But anyway, that's where my mind went for that. But what was I saying? I was talking about so what, the direction I kind of want my channel to go on. And I don't feel like I even want to call it a channel because see, this is the problem that truthers have. It's like, once I know that this word means something, I'm never going to use it again, and I have to completely eradicate it from my vocabulary, right? Like, that's how I feel. I don't know about it, but why not try being equally yoked? Yeah, no, I feel you. I definitely want to be equally yoked whenever that happens, and we definitely need a place to create that. So the Ariel Truth Seeker show is going to have lots of different series and segments. And so right now we have on Tuesdays, we are reading through the books that are interesting to us. And now on Sundays, starting January 9th, we are going to have a spot just for us ladies to come and chit chat and just polish our crowns and give each other encouragement and stuff. And just exchange energies with our other like-minded friends, our girlfriends, because that's important. You need people in your corner who you can trust and who you can play off of. Iron sharpens iron, right? I don't remember if y'all remember, like, back in the day, like my dad, before my parents got divorced, he used to go to this men's conference that was called Iron Sharpens Iron. And that always stuck in my head. And I thought about that, and I want to be on a block of iron that sharpens another piece of iron, so us ladies are going to come in, we're going to come together, we're going to bring our swords and clubs and crowns and scissors, all of our weapons that we have. We'll polish them, we'll clean them off, we'll shine them up, we'll give our sisters some compliments and encouragements and for the next week, and then we'll move on. That's kind of the vibe that I want to have going on. Hey Robbie, why are you saying sorry? I hope I didn't make you feel bad. I was just telling you what I thought. Don't apologize. It's me, Margaret. Oh, you are a morning prayer group. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's on your t-shirt. See, look. See, great minds. Great minds. They think alike. I have really, I'm excited for this because there are some ladies that I've reached out to who I have not personally actually talked to yet. And my first time meeting them will be on my stream, but they were super nice and like receptive to being a part of this, which it just kind of showed me that this is definitely something that, the community needs. And I hope that it'll bless some ladies out there to know that they're not alone and that they can be encouraged and surrounded by other ladies who are like them. So yeah, drop your link, Shari, if I'm saying that correctly. Shari, drop your link so that people can come visit you. He says, I think those men's conferences were really good for the body of the Messiah. They could talk about stuff that you normally wouldn't discuss in a church setting that all men struggle with. I agree. That's probably a good thing. And, there are so many different conferences. I know I went to a bunch of them when I was a girl. But as far as talking about the Iron Sharpens Iron one, Turbo, I completely agree. And I'm glad to hear that, it was a place where guys could go and vent and talk about stuff that are outside of the church, because there's so much stigmatism surrounded by the church, which is why I say that I do not participate in churches. I don't consider myself to be a part of any religion because I think the stigmatism around religion is ridiculous. And religion is not a relationship with the creator of the universe. Religion is all about rules and fear and propaganda, I feel like, and guilt and shame. It's just not all encompassing. And I hope through this journey that I have that I will be able to put together a compilation religion for Ariel's religion, because I think the thing is that everyone cannot have their own. There can't be one religion for everyone, because everyone's not going to interpret everything the same way. Things are going to resonate with people differently. And as long as you have a foundation of the same type of I guess tenets, my mom uses that word, tenets. So you think about the same things. If you have the same foundational things, it's like, then you guys can still be, considered brother and sister on the same page, but you are still not going to agree on everything. There is no way for every single person who is involved in that religion to agree, because they're going to see it different ways. And their lives that they have been through, the stuff that they have been through has put them in a different mindset, So I think it's I'm still trying to figure out what Ariel's religion is, and one day I will officially share it in a nice package and bow it all and present it. But right now it's the only thing I can say is that my foundation is the Bible. And I know that that probably hits a chord with a lot of people, that the Bible is unreliable, and because it has been so manipulated. And I completely agree. I understand it has been manipulated. It has been changed. It has been watered down. It has been mistranslated millions of times. The original meaning has been taken away in a lot of different ways. And it is our job to decipher and to dig. There's a reason why the Creator has allowed so many people to touch His word, so many people to misinterpret His word, because we, as the remnant, are supposed to be able to dig for ourselves, get closer to who He is, get closer to who He is and what He wants from us, so that we can figure it out. In between, it's not even about the lies anymore. It's all about you and whether or not you want to find the truth and get into it. So that's how I see it. And I am using the Bible as my foundation for everything, because I believe that regardless of what the book has been through the centuries, it is still around. It is still very important and influential, and it is still truth. And I still think we can take a lot of it, maybe not all of it, but a lot of it, the majority of it, as reality, as real, as actual, as not as allegory or a story, but as fact, as history. Not his story, but the actual factual accounts of what happened in the past to actual people who actually lived. So that, I think there is a lot to unfold and unpack there. And on the flip side, I think that just as I give credit to the Bible, I need to keep my mind open to the other past books or works, old religious works, digging into Judaism harder, and Buddhism, and all of the ancient religions that have been passed down. Go take them all back. Take all of them back to the beginning and find out what they all have in common. Because I think at one time, when we were all talking the same language, and I do believe at one time we were all talking the same language, we understood where we lived, we understood who created us, who put us here, and what our history, actual history, factual history was. And then we all got dispersed, and our languages changed. And then we all started telling stories, and the stories, they all have a similar thread, right? Like the story of Noah, the flood. The flood has an account in every religion. The flood has an account in every country. So, I mean, you can't just say that didn't happen if every single religion and nationality has its own rendition of that story. Then that story must have happened in real life. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm trying to get back to. I'm just rambling here. Hey, Christian, what up, bro? Thanks for being here. I've seen your stuff on your channel, looking good in the mellow realm. You guys should go check out Christian at the mellow realm. He's always jamming out with some great music and stuff. I love it. Great vibe. Turbo. Most churches are about control. Yes, they are. Sherry, I just bought the Codex Orellana. I don't know what that is. You should drop a link to that, Shari, so I can look into that, because I'm always interested. Check out my Facebook group called A Biblical Perspective on Controversial Subjects. I'm on it. Yes, I'm totally going to. Oh, hey, I can. I just figured out how to do something new. Woohoo! Look at there. And I was sitting here thinking, oh, I wish I could show these comments so that they could see what I was talking about. We learn something new every day, right, guys? We learn something new every day. So I'm definitely going to be a part of that. So you guys should do that. And Shari, you should drop a link to this codex because that's interesting. I would totally be interested in reading that. Trust in the words written in them; they are reliable. Trust in the words written in the book, in the good book. I'm assuming. Turbo. I'm assuming that's what you mean. And sorry guys, I need to respond. Bear with me. My apologies. I don't have any cool intro music or like break music to play. My apologies. I didn't want to do that. Let's try this again. Here we go. Yeah. I'm figuring it out, guys. All right. So, Christian, thank you, Ari. Of course, always. I think we need to boost each other up, right? There is a complete way for us to all have our own channels and to still boost each other up because I can't talk about all of the subjects and you can't talk about all the subjects and your subject is going to be completely different from my subjects, right? So we're going to see things completely. Much love. I love to all of the channels. Bring me your channel. I will promote the hell out of your channel so that you can get some people to come. Because who knows? You might get somebody who I'm not going to get. But it's all about sowing the seeds and having a conversation, right? That's all it's about. Oh. So, much love to you, Christian. I hope everything goes well. Well, 16-hour prophecy seminar is awesome. 16-hour seminar. Nice. Okay. You better get some good stuff out of there, right? Because, 16 hours. That's a lot. That's a lot right there. You guys want to know something funny? All right. So my childhood was not conventional in any shape, way, or form. I was homeschooled all the way through high school, and I was a pastor's daughter. I was a pastor's daughter in the inner city ministry for Charleston, South Carolina. And what was I going with this? Oh yeah, so I went to summer camp. So my summer camp, I went to summer camp for 4 years during high school. And it wasn't a go kayaking and mountain climbing and crafting or anything. Music, no, it wasn't like that. The the summer camp I went to was called Worldview Academy Camp. And you go for the best week of your life. And what do you do for the best week of your life? You learn about apologetics and how to defend your faith against other religions. So as a Christian, I went with 400 other high school and college age Christians to sit down in lecture halls for 16 plus hours and learn how the other religions thought, but not to think of it from their perspective, but to think of it from our perspective and to be able to shut it down and defend the Christian faith against Mormons, against, Buddhists, against, what is that one that I'm trying to think of? Crap, I can't think of who it is. But that's what we did that was my summer camp. I learned how to defend my faith against Christians. I mean, against other religions, when in reality, I wish that it had been a summer camp to openly learn about other religions, not to say this is what's wrong with this religion, but just to say, so this is what they believe, this is how they grew up, this is, I just want just to teach, right? Because it's not about who's right and who's wrong. They might be right for them, that might be their truth, but just to open up our brain, because I feel like Christians, they're so like this, right? They're just like this, and we can't be like that. We need to be open to other stuff, and we need to have we don't need to be biased. That's the word I was looking for. There's no point in being biased. You need to just at least entertain. If you can't entertain an idea without that idea influencing you, like if you're not going to look into something because you don't want it to influence the way you think, or you don't want it to change you in any way, then I don't feel like you have a very strong belief system if it can be that easily changed by just hearing something, right? You have to dig into something for yourself to want to know more, to want to change it for you. So if you can't just have an open mind and listen to someone else's side, or listen to some other new ideas besides what you've been taught your entire life, if you're just cool with staying in your bubble and this is all you've ever known, and you're good with that, and you don't need to entertain anything else, then that's good for you. But I don't want to be that kind of person. I want to be able to engage with different kinds of people who think differently than I do, and just so that I can know that there's the picture of how humans think in the world. So there's, I don't want to be stagnant in the way that I think, or the way that I talk. I want to always be growing. I want to always be learning, and I want to always be authentic as much as possible. So, we got off on a completely different topic than talking about my Sisterhood of the Woke Warrior Queens. I know it's a kind of a mouthful of a title, but like I said, if you guys have other ideas, please drop them in the comments. We will come up with something else. Let me go ahead and look on Facebook, because Julie said that she had a group, and I have a group. Oh, girl, you posted it. Okay, cool. Here we go. So your Facebook group. Oh, would it not let you copy paste? Is that what you were saying? Let me see if it'll let me share, copy link. So here is one Facebook group that you guys should go and find. And then the first one I just posted was the biblical perspective on controversial subjects. And the second one is the Facebook group for women with a working title. It's just Flat Earth Girls, insert name here, because we're still trying to take a poll for inserting names. So if there's any ladies here or watching this, please make sure you go, because it's going to be a private group here by the end of the night, and we're going to go ahead and choose our name, and we're going to boot out all of the men that don't have the right parts, and they'll be gone. They will be gone. So let me see. Is there anything else that I wanted to say? Because I'm just rambling away. Of course, Jules, I got you. I hope it's okay if I call you Jules. I assume so, because it's part of your name. So, Gentle Jules, I'm calling you Jules. All right. So, there's really, I don't plan on taking too much time if I'm just talking by myself, because there's a lot. People talk a lot. But this is just the announcement. I'm going to, over the next 2 weeks, be blowing you guys up with getting ready for my first guest appearance stream with Waters Above. I'm so excited. Oh, what up? Sisterhood of the Woke Warriors, drop the queens. But then what's the point? Free flow because it's supposed to be my sister. Well, I guess I have the sisterhood. Yeah, I guess. All right, I might. I'll think about it. What up, Law? Thanks for being here. Good to see you. Julie, Jules, Julianne. All right, okay. You got a lot of different nicknames there. And I'm Ariel. People call me Rel. My family calls me Ari. Somebody called me Oreo because they said my name sounded like Oreo. I don't know how they got Ariel and Oreo, but I mean, I see Ario Speedwagon, sure, but Oreo, not so much. All right, so let's show this bad boy one more time. I'm probably gonna change it up a bit. Who knows? The queens might not be there. But please join us on the 9th. So times are still going to be determined per every guest and their schedule. Of course, we're not going to try to interfere with anybody else's schedule. So we know we have the Wake and Bake on the Mellow Dome Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it will definitely not be then. I would probably shoot for around 3 o'clock, talk to somebody between 3 and 5 on a Sunday afternoon, have some tea. So, if my guests are not busy or have a particular time that they need to be for that Sunday, then I might try to go for an afternoon stream, not night or anything. And, yeah, so this is it. I'm so excited for this. I'm ready to get started. Yeah, so let me go back. I'm going to go over here so I can see. Well, thank you so much for dropping by, Dr. Law and Free Flow and Gentle Jules and Pepper Mandy. I appreciate you guys for still being here and for showing up. And Christian, I appreciate you also. I know you're still here. You guys, I appreciate all the love and support that I have gotten from the community for sure. And I will be back on Tuesday at 9:30. We're going to continue our reading of chapters 3 and 4 for Kings Dethroned, so that we can give her, my sister queen Claire, her book back because I've had it forever and it's a tiny book and I haven't not needed to keep it that long. Oh gosh, the Norse nut. You sound so sweet. Aw, thanks. Thanks so much, Norse Nut. I appreciate it. I'm actually mostly sweet, like mostly peaceful. So that's all. It's all an act. It's all to make you think. Anyway, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and head out. Hopefully before this weekend, before Flat Atlantic 2, I will have something else to drop down. I was making a music video. I totally did. I was completely outside of my comfort zone, and I have sent it officially over to Holistic Media. Shout out to my sister from another mister for being amazing and creative and talented, and she's going to take the song that I remixed and made lyrics to. And Ray, Michelle L. Ray from Boston Mudfloods, he put in a little rap lyric for me, and it sounds so good, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys. So maybe that will be able to happen before Flat Atlantic. That'd be cool. But if not, it'll be out there eventually. So I'm definitely going to be here on Tuesday. I hope you guys show up on Tuesday, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, to talk about Kings Dethroned. And I'm gonna go ahead and shout us out this way. Bye guys, I love you.
Earth is flat, What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. Now what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. Now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? I thought you knew about it. Would you rather do without it? The earth's a center, the sun and moon moves around it like a clock. Can you hit a moving target with a rocket? I'm not hard to get along with, just take a bong hit. Do you serve up any content? The stars are constant. You want a consolation for it? It makes me vomit. We never do get hit by comments. I know you want it, just leave another useless comment. NASA lost it. The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? Earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. You know it's flat. And there is a bunch of us. The globe is munching on a bunch of snuffleupagus. You think it's cute? Then why not cuddle up with us? We know it's flat. Why you making such a fuss? My supper was the fucking fast sex just because the earth is flat. It hit me like an uppercut to the nuts. The earth is flat and there's nothing you can do. The earth is flat and there's nothing you can do. There's a Russian with the crew. Don't forget to brush after your food. Asteroids and asteroids too. The earth is flat and there's nothing you can do. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat and there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. It's fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat.
Y'all have a great week. See you at Flatlantic. End of broadcast.